I feel other people are understanding how I feel about whatever's happening around the world. So guess what, bro? It's more how it is. So how it is, I understand, is making sure you understand you guys have to go and dwell upon a better way to make sure that you have a nice and beautiful time with yourself. And make sure you always place the logo of the company that you promote on your actual clothing or whatever you're promoting in life. So make sure it's your face. Make sure you understand that any other logo you can make beside your face as well. But make sure the face of the company is your name, because your full name there. And the full name of your company is the best kind of logo. Understand? So make sure you understand your full name is important, mate. But you have to make it important. You have to place your nice beautiful way of life everywhere, mate. So that's the whole point, yeah? The whole point is learning something. I mean, you have to learn something. Tell you, boss. Okay? All good, man. All good. I say all good? Thank you, boss. Okay, anyway, guys, thank you. Just to give this guy some, I'll give this guy my business card as well. I'll just say, anyway, that what's important is I give my business cards along the way like this. So, boss, I'll just give you this one. I have a business card for myself, and I just give it to you so you can see what I'm doing. I have YouTube. I have YouTube and Instagram. Thank you. Alright, anyway, so what's important for me is I give certain aspects here. I'm giving always something different, yeah. So I'm learning how to just go around the world and do what I need to do in terms of life to succeed. Actually, now's the time for me to listen to my Ozonify track over here. I'm listening. Guess what? I let it be this way. I want to just repeat my nice beautiful 9-minute track Ozonify for a bit, and making sure anyway. Oh, I mean, guess what? I realize I have an event coming up, and I'll let it be that way. I realize I want to congratulate myself that on my birthday I have some new clothing. I have my event on my birthday. I have new fun awareness over here, mental awareness around town. I make sure, anyway, that the awareness I made over here is something new for myself, and it's something that actually helps me to grow differently. So as I grow differently, I'm looking to understand how I feel, and how I feel is a different way of life, and I make sure, and no matter what, I'm learning how to suss out everything. I'm learning how to suss out everything. So what I want to do is I have to get my fashion photos. I have to go over there and do some fashion photos, and they can see me. Virtual although I feel over here, I feel that no matter what, that I'm safe over here. Or is that none of them are going to see me over here. I mean, none of them are seeing me here doing fashion photos. But guess what? I walk and I just keep going. And guess what? I just walk in a different direction this time. Walk in a different direction because I can see what to learn from these people. I'm just making sure that I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning how to go and do greater. But guess what? I realized go do my fashion photos over here. Right now is the best time. Actually, right now is the best time for me to go and do my fashion photos. I can just go and make sure I bring off my actual shirt and everything. Make sure I go and do that nice and beautiful aspect of life. But guess what? Promoting that, yeah. I promote words in the background as well. I make sure I have more than enough words over here to succeed differently, yeah? Which that's what you guys have to do. I mean, you guys have to go and understand straight away how it feels to understand how you're lifting yourself. And you have to be lifting yourself in different ways, and you have to be enjoying yourself in different ways to focus upon something that's helping you grow. But what helps me grow today, what helps me grow is a different attitude of love. So I have to go and really love myself differently. But I feel different. I feel different about what's happening around the world today. I can see straight away how I'm giving much more. I'm giving much more words than other people. I'm doing much more than other people are. Making sure anyway that what I'm doing around town is I'm learning. I'm learning something about love. I'm learning something about interest. I'm learning something about helping myself to succeed. And also put the locations of the capital cities of where I put the locations of the main cities of where I am around the world. So for example, in Liverpool, Australia, I have these nice and beautiful fashion photos in Liverpool, Australia. Well, guess what? I'm not sure that I say it's a Sydney location. I say it's Sydney, Australia location. I mean, why is that? I mean, because it's around Sydney anyway, and people can recognize that. But guess what? I'm not sure if I make a new nice and beautiful note over here and I say Liverpool, Australia, I can. But guess what? Is it dodgy? Is it dodgy to find that area? I'd rather promote Sydney than Liverpool. rather promote Sydney and Liverpool. I mean, is that? Which that's more attraction. I'll ask Jesus Christ. I mean, where does he go and label those fashion photos of Liverpool here? I mean, does he put location of Sydney or Liverpool, Australia? I mean, Jesus Christ says Liverpool, Australia is more, let's say, something where people can understand, that they can find Liverpool, Australia. But Jesus Christ says it's much more how he goes over here and he says Liverpool, Australia. I promise he promotes Liverpool, Australia. But she wants people to go exactly there to find that spot. And I understand I can go and really understand that. So I understand that what I'm doing around here is I'm focusing on helping myself to go and do that for myself also. And just show people the exact location of where your photos are. And now I have many photos of these different locations. I'll show you guys. I say I have many locations over here. But where? I mean, where? I said Liverpool, Australia there. I mean, where else then? I mean, where else? I mean, Hobart. But guess what? Well, that's all part of the city, yeah? And those are part of those cities. But for myself over here, I see many locations. I see all that. It feels like many locations, man. In other ways. Whereas although it's more. This one, Liverpool, Australia, I can do Liverpool, Australia. I can say Liverpool, Australia. Whereas over there, Fremantle, I say it's in Fremantle. I mean, that's how it is, yeah, but where else do I do photos? I mean, it's more how, over there, I mean, where's that? I mean, where's that train station over there? Where the elephant is? I mean, that's the one. I mean, what suburb is that, though? And that's the thing. I'm sure that one there is close to Brisbane. No, it's close to Brisbane City. But guess what? Probably, that's what I mean. I mean, I have to find a location. I have to find that location. I have to show people the location. I'm not sure though. Guess what? But it's more how I feel that I'm doing greater. So I just said a bit. I'm making sure that I can speak to people over here. I can say hi to this woman if she's here. Say how are you? Say kakusi. I'm doing great. Say you're doing excellent. I mean, I can speak to English. I can speak English with these people. Guess what? I speak Serbian with them. Or I speak Serbian, mate. Whereas now, guess what? I realise it's much more how I feel. I keep promoting, I keep going. Otherwise I have to do better anyway. I mean, you can always be better, man. I understand. I ask you guys to see this. I mean, overall, do you promote Sydney, Australia or Liverpool? Australia. I mean, this guy says, I mean, he rather promote Sydney, Australia. I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, guess what? I mean, you can do what you want, but guess what? I realise the branding photos over here. I'd rather send people to Sydney, Australia. Guess what? I mean, Jesus Christ says, go specifically over there and promote where your branding photos are. I'm sure that I understand. Which is more how it is. I feel that way. I understand that these people over here aren't different. I'm making sure anyway. Let me just move on. I'm making sure anyway that what's important over here is learning something, yeah? I have to learn something different. I'm pretty sure they'll go straight. You guys see this one, Brosher, now. If you want to say hello, Brosher, guess what? Brosher, go and say hello. You go say hello. I mean, be on top of the communication over here and just make sure that no matter what. Say kako si? Kažem si, ja dobro, ja ovdje radim pa gledam da kažem halo. Kažem sve dobro? Ja radim super, ja imam ovdje sad na 28. maj, pa da dođete ako hoćete da gledate.
Šta imaš?
Ja radim snove na Isusa Krista i mnogo za rast and a lot of growth content. I have a lot of growth content over there about business and entrepreneurship and planning materials. Ja radim oko posla, oko mozga danas.
Super.
Ja nemam problema. Kaže hvala.
Vidimo se dalje.
Kaže hvala. See, anyway, I see these people over here. I see they can never afford it, mate. I see they can afford it. I see they can afford it over time, mate. See, although, guess what? I'm pretty sure, though. Actually, it's more how I feel that they have an interest, but nah. I can see they have no interest, mate. I can tell you right now. I'm not sure, though. Guess what, bro? They don't want to see my business skills, mate. I'm not sure, though. Guess what, bro? That's something new. I understand that. I can see how they're also doing worse off as well. Which are they really? But guess what? I can see it. I can see they're doing worse off. I love it anyway. Guess what? It's more how I feel Now I'm understanding something. I realize they're doing much better, but or worse. They're actually, I want to tell you something. I want to show you something. They're doing better in wisdom. They're doing better in wisdom. I'm talking about physical health. Physical health here. Sure that, guess what? Well, I understand that I'm learning something along that lines. I'm learning how to talk to people differently and making sure that no matter what that, yes, I realize every single day I'm focusing on making sure that yes, everybody can hear me in personal life because I'm recording everything. And that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is making sure that you're just focusing on helping your life to succeed differently, and I'm focusing on understanding that in Serbian, approach it's much more how it is. I realize that they never believe in me. I can see their content. I realize, nah. I mean, some 28-year young individual is going to teach them about life, man. So, move on, mate. So, guys, so what I'm doing is I'm over here sitting in my nice beautiful fashion show over here, and I place my business cards on the floor so people can see my whole Instagram and what I do as a fashion model. So I'm always putting my business cards on the floor where I actually do my nice and beautiful fashion photo shoots, so when people are walking past, that they can see what I'm doing, yeah? And if they're curious about me, probably should come and get my business card so you can see exactly what my Instagram is. I'm offering a service here for free, so people can see my fashion photos for free, yeah? And that's why I'm always having business cards on me. I'm always having business cards with me to show them at least my fashion photos online, how much I love myself, and how much I love myself. I realize all that, I love myself so much, I understand my word I only. But then I understand that no matter what, that sometimes if you're going around the town here somewhere, then just sit somewhere on the side after a fashion shoot that you've done, and just go and really give all the knowledge of that nice and beautiful moment and what's been happening on the way to that moment. So I understand I went over there to actually go and really understand anything about life. I'm understanding that no matter what, the other people who you go up to, for example, may say no because you went up to them to ask for money, but guess what? I never do that again because I learned something here. I learned that if you go up to people to ask for money, or should they have to say yes? Or should they have to say yes? Because if they say no, it's because they have no money to give you. I mean, the people who just never have money, but they have nothing against you. They have nothing against you, yeah? Or should now, guess what? We just move on. The thing is, every single day, they can give you free words of encouragement, and they can give you for free words and stuff like that. But what I've learned also in Mother Nature, in terms of unknown Mother Nature here, is I can go do fucking photos like this of random scenarios of around my life and just post it to Mother Nature, and also just be able to show people that kind of texture of photos as well. That's something that has nothing to do with people, and that's a photographer kind of thing. Now that's something new I can do for myself. I can give myself a photography. I can go and actually go and do random photos of random aspects of life, where I can go and broaden up a photography type of individual, photography kind of thing going, and I understand Jesus Christ says, yeah, I understand that Jesus Christ says, I give myself a photography around $3,000 camera, if I can go, right here or something like that, if I can do some nice and beautiful unknown Mother Nature stuff with myself too. And it's more Jesus Christ feels. Now, I did change the name from Unknown Mother Nature to Jesus Christ Feels. But guess what? It's more how it is. I'm saying that what I want to do now is every single day now I'm learning how to go and just show you guys the new updates of information, but it's still Mother Nature kind of site. The username is Jesus Christ Feels. It means the way Jesus Christ loves it. You understand? So make sure you understand that no matter what day, if you want to go and understand something about life, understand how you can go and do your fashion photo shoots and also sit down on the side and just go and do some nice and beautiful music content or any kind of content in terms of audio content while you're actually anywhere around the world. And you can just sit anywhere around the world and watch people as well while they're walking around, and you can just watch them and you can watch their reactions and you can see exactly what they're doing while picking up information from those people, and you can pick up all this information from these people, and that's the curious thing about life. And now it's a nice and beautiful thing to hold your daughter's hand or kid's hand while they're walking. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, so make sure you understand that what you want to do always. I see other people rushing and looking at the time, for example, and they want to just go and really do something around their work. But the thing is, never rush to get anywhere except the word I. I mean, the word I is what you want. But every single day, always go and focus upon the nice beautiful Samsung function over here, which is a portrait version now. I understand before it was an actual live focus version, and I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning something. I'm learning I can do some nice beautiful actual selfie photos around here as well. What I want to do is I want to make sure that I can also do photos or portraits and stuff like that. So as I do portrait photos, which is live focus photos right now, and you guys have to understand that what I'm doing is I'm learning something. I'm learning something about the actual promotional tag of whatever it is that helps me grow. But that's the thing, yeah? I mean, you have to understand, if you're going and really dwelling upon a photo, all you're really looking to do is broaden up the scenario here. I mean, go and broaden up what you can see and what you can find in terms of the nice and beautiful photos you can make. And you can also intensify your photo as much as you want, so you can see yourself much greater in the photo. And it's also now a portrait version, yeah? But also, if you're going through your phone, tactics over here, I mean, just go and press on more and go and see the night versions as well. I mean, they have a night version as well, and something to do with night version photo shots in Samsung now. And also they have nice and beautiful AR Doodle, for example. I mean, let's have a look at this. I have plenty of time. I want to see AR Doodle, for example. I mean, it finds my face, and let's have a look. I mean, AR Doodle. I'm recording myself in AR Doodle, but that's how it is, yeah? And the whole thing in life over here is that AR Doodle is a full camera length shot. I can actually see that. It's a full camera right now, and I'm actually talking to my actual audio voice recording right now. And I'm actually doing a nice and beautiful photo shoot over here. Well, I'm actually showing you guys an AR Doodle kind of nice and beautiful face shot, but it has one of those circles around here. And I can actually click on my face. I mean, every single day I'm learning something, yeah? I'm learning how to be a star, man. I'm learning how to go and grow myself. And I understand straight away what AR Doodle now is. Or is AR Doodle? I mean, AR Doodle is something to do with the whole fucking screen, man. And you can also change the vibration here, and you can just go and see what's going on over here. I mean, you can change it to have different colors and textures around here. And let's have a look at the nice and beautiful tones and whatever is happening around here. I mean, it has a flashlight. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, is there a flashlight? I mean, let's have a look over here. I mean, I can draw a AR Doodle right here. I can draw something like this. I mean, what's this? I mean, it's just like, just like some kind of doodle fashion where you can go and undo the actual scenario over here, and you can draw something on the video, and you can draw something on the video too, and you can doodle it, for example. I'll see what is happening. So AR Doodle is something to do with being able to draw fashion photos, and you can just draw your own love hearts as well, for example. Draw my own love hearts over here, making sure that no matter what, I can see that can go in the video, for example. So it's nice and beautiful for me to understand that. So I'm understanding that I see AR Doodle now. I'm just going for a phone over here to see what is happening. I see a food shot over here. I see some food shots around here. I mean, you can see that. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's nice and beautiful right here. I can do a photo right here. I'll make sure what I'm doing is I'm doing different aspects of life and making sure that no matter what, I can learn to grow myself. But that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is learning how to go and grow yourself in different ways. But if you're learning how to just go and focus on yourself more than other people, then focus on the different types of camera angles and what you can do with different camera angles, for example. I mean, this is a different camera angle right here. And I can do different kind of, let's say, photo shoots right here. And there's also AF in terms of the contrast. I can lift the contrast over here. And, oh, what's going on around here? Look at that. I mean, that's something to do with the MF over here. This is the MF right here. But I can see the MF over here. Something that actually grows, mate. I mean, everything is growing me right now. If you want MF all the way up, guess what I realize? It's much more how it is, isn't it? Actually, I mean, MF shows me some kind of photo right here. I mean, that's a beautiful photo. I mean, oh, I can see something. I can see green. I actually just can't see this. I mean, it's like green colors, man. And, oh, in 3D, huh? That's a beautiful camera lens, man. And, oh, I mean, you can see green colors everywhere. And that's how it is, huh? So that's a beautiful thing. See, that's the MF, but that's something to do with MF. And I'm saying MF is just going around the world over here. And I'm saying the MF is a zoom, man. I mean, MF is a zoom of something like a blurry shot kind of thing. And you can actually go and see straight away how you can blur your shots, for example. I mean, you can actually see straight away what's going on. But I mean, actually, the MF shows you what parts of the actual thing is never ever doing a blurry shot. So what you can do is you can go and blur it to the point of a green kind of notes in actual MF, and you can have this kind of special quick shot that you want. But then otherwise the MF is showing you green, and it shows you green anyway. It shows you green. I mean, you can see everything in green whenever you want. It's a beautiful thing, huh? I mean, it shows you green light shows, man. You can see a green light show now. It's a beautiful thing. But it's more the MF has a lot to do with the laser of the actual green colors. That is a blurry vision. So if you get up to the green shot in a camera shot, then what happens is that's where the blurry end stops. So anything that never has green on it in the camera lens is blurry, but anything that has green on it is somewhere where now it's never even blurry anymore. So the more green it has on your actual screen, the more, in terms of, the less blurry it is in terms of your screen. But anything that has no green on it or no green colors, then that means it's blurry. But the green colors show that this parts of the actual nice and beautiful photo here in MF is never blurry. So that's what I understand about MF now. I'm learning some different camera tactics over here to see camera tactics over here. So I'm understanding this one here is a contrast. See contrast, I mean you can go to contrast, and that one over here, and that kind of photo right here is nice and beautiful right here. So I'm going to say that no matter what I can do this photo right here in a way that I'm learning the different I'm learning the different contrast stuff around here. I'm learning to see different contrasts around here. I'm learning to understand that's a contrast, which is a plus and minus sign. And then you can also go and you can make a shade with the nice and beautiful one. I mean there's a shade over here, and you can do shade photos as well. You can show people shade photos about anything as well. And you can show people different aspects of life over here. So that's the thing, yeah. So I'm saying that's a shade over here. I'm just going through the nice and beautiful Samsung photo over here that's notioning to me different shades and stuff. I mean, look at that. And that's more light contrast over here, which is ISO. Because the ISO is the contrast, and it's like a white and stuff color, and it's a white and manual color. So let's have a look over here. I'm making sure anyway. The way I do is I still go to the nice and beautiful portrait angle, but I'm just seeing here. I'm just seeing here on the side of the actual curb over here, which is on the side of the nice and beautiful footpath over here at Liverpool. I'm just looking to understand straight away to promote myself and where the actual locations are, because it's much more honest, isn't it? But if you want to promote something else, then you can. Or else, although it's much more how I understand Jesus Christ says that he promotes the photo specifically at those locations. But otherwise, or else, what does Jesus Christ do with those locations? When Jesus Christ says overall, Jesus Christ says send them to Sydney. And when Jesus Christ says send them to Sydney, he says Sydney because it's much more attractive, because it's the way it is, yeah? I mean overall, and I see the overall picture, I agree with Jesus Christ. I mean overall picture. Or should specifically where the photos are, or should then the location has to be where the actual photos are. So send them to the main towns of life, I mean in your location. So if you have a photo shoot somewhere in the world, then make sure it's the main town of that city. I mean the main town, all the way, for sure. That way people have attraction to that city, yeah? For sure. Now, every single time I'm learning to just go and place my business cards right now while I'm doing a fashion photo shoot over here, and making sure I can go do some extra photos around here. What I'm doing over here, so I see some nice and beautiful photos around here. I have to do a photo shoot over here now. Make sure what I want to do is I want to just help myself to never end anything, but just start something much better so I do better. Now make sure that I just make a space zone, and I just say this is my zone for a bit over here, and people can see, hey, this acre or block of land is just his for a little bit, and people can see that I have all fucking, it's like a busking performance around town. And so I have all fucking business cards everywhere, or I do a fucking fashion photo shoot. People can see, fuck, and this guy over here is doing something. So what I do with my business cards is I fucking place them all over the place so people can find it, and so I can understand straight away that I can show people a barrier of business cards around me to say, hey, no, this guy's fucking taking up that space, for example. So I just show them that so I can do better. So guys, so if you want to go and do something to help yourself, you can stick around if you want and to just record yourself and go just go and understand this. I understand that I have some people over here who are watching me, but some people can come up to you and just make sure that you remember to give them your business card if they're 1 meter away from you in radius, because they're curious about you, I promise you. So what you do is try to get them over and say, hey, I want you to come here, I want to do this. Or should they come straight away for you? And if somebody wants to help you with something, then just say, I can do it myself. I can do it myself, man. I understand, because I'd rather you understand this. I'd rather you do it yourself than have other people do it for you. You understand? I mean, do it yourself. I mean, figure a way for you to do all your photos and all your fashion photos and all you have in your life, and understand to do it yourself and have everything done for you by you doing it for yourself. And also, if anybody's out there watching you while you're making something of popular nature around you, then make sure that no matter what, that they're asking you for your business card. Or go and give them a business card if they're 1 meter go and give them a business card if they're 1 meter in radius of you, just like I have done over here at the busking performance in Sydney as well. So just understand that anything that's a 10 meter radius away from you, you can understand that no matter what, you can go and give a business card, mate. No worries. I mean, go and give a 10 meter radius of anybody who's even closer to you than that, around 1 meter radius, give them a business card. But stay in the zone of where you are. And it's just a 1 meter radius. I choose to do a 1 meter radius, but you can do up to 10 meter radius around you. And give people the nice and beautiful notion, give you a business card. Understand? And signal for people to come and get it. I mean, signal for people to come and get your business card, man. Because that way you're a deserving individual who deserves a great way of life. And that way you go and do something that is nice and beautiful for you. Alright, now on the 27th of May, I understand, I promise you I have everything I need. I have 1 day full of everything. I'm uploading content on that day and just getting ready for the 28th of May. Now I understand that I will have some money. I understand although that depending on what happens with the next 2 weeks, I'm in Sydney now. I'm in Sydney for the next 2 weeks, so I'm understanding to just write that down now. I'm writing that down now. I'm understanding that what's important for me is I'm watching out for everything, making sure that I can go and understand how to deliver content. But look at that shot. I was just surprised to see that message right there. So, oh, I mean that's a beautiful photo, huh? An angle. And look at that. I'll do a photo like this. A little photo like this, man. I asked Jesus Christ to see that message right here. Oh, I can do photographs, man. I can do these nice and beautiful photographs of leaves and stuff. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's more how it is. I can go and do that leaf right here, man. I mean, understand? Look at these leaves right here. It's more how I'm understanding that I can go and title it as a nice and beautiful photography kind of thing going. Now I'm looking to have more interest, guys. I'm looking to understand something. I'm looking to make sure that I have more enough success all the time in different ways. I'm making sure I want to go and see what I can do with this kind of photo over here. I realize it's much more of a signal for me to understand something. I'm understanding how it is, right? I'm understanding that what I want to do is I want to do a little camera shot right here to make sure it's just that kind of scenario right here. To make sure that I'm signaling something right here. But what kind of nice beautiful tone right here? I'm going to do that nice and beautiful photo. And it's more how it is, yeah? So if you're looking for a photo shoot or something like that, you're looking for that nice and beautiful attitude of what? An attitude of something that is helping you move forward. I mean, you have to move yourself forward. You have to move yourself forward in a way that you're learning. I mean, you're learning something different. I mean, you're learning how to grow yourself, yeah? We're learning the different aspects of architecture right here. Look at that, huh? And you can look at that. And that's a beautiful color right here. You know, I can see this over here. I see Jesus Christ. I'll show you some Jesus Christ photos right here. I'm going to do something like this, man. I say, ooh, wow. So look at this. I mean, architecture, man. Do some kind of nice and beautiful photography right here, man. I mean, that's a true photographer, man. I mean, that's it. When you're looking for that nice and beautiful aspect, yeah? When you're looking for some kind of aspects over here, man. I mean, you're just looking for photos and you're just looking to understand. But that's how photography is, man. When you're looking for that kind of aspects of life over here. Right, yeah, man. When you're looking to always grow yourself and you're making sure you can find that nice and beautiful pattern. But that's what I can do. We can find these patterns over here, man. It's just like that, yeah? Well, nobody's ever done those photos. I mean, it's just like that. And you can see the nice and beautiful architecture over there. And that's what photography is, mate. And you can see these photos, mate. You can see different architectures, man. You can see how there's so much more you can do. You can figure out a message, man. You can figure out some messages You can go and see everything in terms of photos, and I'll put them on my Instagram. I can do it. And it's more how it is, huh? And the beautiful photos, man. And then we can learn this kind of habit. I mean, we can learn a habit over here. And there's always nice and beautiful photos, man. And you're just looking for different aspects here. And you're just making sure that you can show people that aspect of beautiful aspects of life, man. And you're just looking for different scenarios. You're looking for something to do around town. You can just make sure that I love that. I also look at that. I mean, it's more how I love eye. I want to make sure that I can see eye. I love eye. The thing is, I want to show you something. I love eye here. I mean, it's more how you can see photos. I mean, you can see different photos, and you can just walk around and learn some photography around town. I mean, look at that photo, man. Man, this is a beautiful photo. I mean, Jesus Christ wants to see these photos, man. So, I mean, look at these colours, man. I can promote a colourful, nice and beautiful rainbow right here. And the shades, bro. Look at the shades right here. Make a shade right here. So, I mean, I asked Jesus Christ to see this, man. I mean, that's a beautiful photo, huh? And you make a shade right here, and you just say, I mean, come and get me, man. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for different aspects, man. You're looking to do something different, yeah? I mean, you're learning something different. I mean, that's excellent, man. I love it. Look at this. Look at these kind of photos, man. I mean, you can find many photos and aspects of patterns where you can fucking do. I mean, look at the shades, man. You can put some shade. You can put some shadows around here. Oh, I mean, photographer at best, mate. And that photo right there. I mean, these are photos that you do original photos, mate. You can do original photos, mate. Look at the bark right here. See this, man. See this bark right here, man. I see this is beautiful, man. And you can see the actual photos right here. I mean, you can see what you can do, man. You can see how the photos are, man. And you can see how it is, man. I mean, it's so beautiful, huh? There's so many, I mean, it's inspiration, man. I have to understand straight away. You see how you can just imagine. I mean, you can just imagine how it is. I mean, different photos, different architecture, and you're just looking to see, yeah? And you're just looking to see something, man. And you're looking for different photos over here. And it's all different photos, but look at that. That's something, huh? That's Mother Nature, man. I mean, look at the different architectures around here, man. You can see the different architectures, man. There's so many photos you can do every single day. You can just learn something. You can learn how to persuade yourself and other people to go and grow themselves in different ways. And when you're learning how to understand something about life right here, you can learn how to just go and do something that's nice and beautiful for you. I mean, you're learning how I'm teaching people over here how to do some camera photos right here. That's what you need to do, man. I mean, let's go. I love everything. I'll show you something now. Show you something. I realize there's a nice and beautiful photo I can do here with shades, but guess what? I get my stuff over here. I just go now. I have some nice and beautiful photos right here. But that's a nice and beautiful photo right here. I'll come and do this one. And these, or it's right here. I mean, just this, man. I mean, you can just say, hey, look at this, man. Just do something right here. Do this. Oh, I mean, that's sexy, man. I mean, I'll show Jesus Christ this one. Oh, I see this one here. I see Jesus Christ loves that one, huh? Say, oh. I mean, hold on. I have to do this one here. I have to do this one much better, man. I have to do this one much better. But this one here. Right. I just do that photo, man. Haha. I mean, that's a beautiful photo. Let's have a look. Oh, and that's amazing photo, man. I can do photos, man. I can make sure I can do photos now for myself. I can make the Jesus Christ feels kind of thing. But guess what, bro? That's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what I'm learning, I learn that beautiful aspect, yeah? I learn that aspect of life where I'm just enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself and I'm learning to just enjoy the type of style I'm doing. I'm learning how to go and grow myself, yeah? But as I grow myself, I make sure I can go out of the area now because I feel other people are just looking at me and they're just sus around me, mate. I mean, they're curious about me, but guess what? I'm curious about life too. Making sure I'm just learning, yeah? I'm learning that beautiful architecture of life, mate. Making sure I'm an inspiration, mate. But every single day I can learn how to do actual photographs now with myself. I mean, look at that photo right here. I mean, Jesus Christ understands that photo right here. I mean, look at that. Oh, I mean, that's the first one, mate. Well, let's have a look at this one. I'm looking for different photographs. I'm looking for different artistry, man. I mean, look at this. Wow. I mean, you have to see this photo. And there's such beautiful photos around here. Show Jesus Christ this. Ah. Well, that's a beautiful color, huh? And photography. I mean, wow. I'm a photographer now. I make different designs, but guess what? I'd rather put my designs than their designs. But guess what? I'd rather just fucking put designs on. I mean, I want to go and search up and promote any guy. I'll promote any designs, man. Look at this. I mean, this is a nice and beautiful photo right here that you can go and fucking do. I understand Jesus Christ understands me, but you have to understand. Alright, this one here. Oh. Man, that's beautiful, man. That's so beautiful, man. Well, if you understand that shade, man. Say, oh. Look at that shade, man. The shade of that, I say, oh. Say, specialist. And look at the shades over here, man. Say, hey. Say, hey. Say, really? So really, I said that's amazing, man. And it's amazing when you can find that kind of photo, mate. And you can understand straight away how that is nice and beautiful, man. And Jesus Christ can see this, man. So, oh, the shades, man. Oh, that's a beautiful photo. I mean, guess what, bro? It's more how you can find all these different photos, man. There's a different photo technique right here. And you can find different techniques, man. I mean, you can find different ways of doing something in life. And then as you're learning and growing, you're just making sure you can go and see that aspect of life right here, where you can show people the door. You can show the different aspects of life around here. You can go and understand straight away how that design is, huh? And straight away, man, you can see that. And you can see how there's always different photos that you can understand. There's more to it, man. Actually, there's more to it than this. That kind of style right here. Oh. And you're just learning something along the way. I mean, there's plenty of photos I can do around town. There's plenty of photos you can do around town. And never complain, man. I mean, never be complaining about anything. But wow, look at that photo right here. You can do better photos. You can see that. I can see the better photos around here. But every single day, listen, guys. I mean, if I'm understanding anything about life, then you have to understand straight away how you can go and really help yourself to deliver that content, yeah? I mean, you're delivering content and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning. I mean, you're learning something. But guess what? It's all photos, mate. I mean, photos of what? I mean, photos of something, man. I mean, you're learning how to escape in a better way, and you're just making sure that you can see always different aspects of life. But there's always something new that you can do that's nice and beautiful. You're just looking for that nice and beautiful photo shoot every single time. But every single time, just look to see exactly what you're doing all the time in different ways, and you're just making sure that you can lift yourself. But as you lift yourself, you have to go, mate. I have to go here. I'm making sure that as I'm really doing my content over here, I'm looking for a better way. I'm looking to inspire myself. I'm making sure I have more enough success all the time. And I have a nice beautiful bus over here. I have to go, mate. And make sure anyway. I make sure that you guys understand straight away. Thank you. I make sure that you guys can see straight away what I'm doing. So no matter what I do, I'm learning. I'm learning how to grow. I'm learning how to go in my nice and beautiful equation now. I'm learning how to just be more with myself, yeah? And as I be with myself, I'm learning how to grow everyone. I'm learning how to grow everyone, because guess what happens when you grow everyone? I mean, you're just learning how to be a star. I mean, you're learning how to go and just be with yourself, yeah? Alright, that's what you have to do. You have to enjoy yourself, yeah? And you have to enjoy people in terms of life, and you have to enjoy everything you have in life, and you have to do something that's nice and beautiful for yourself to grow. But every single time I'm always learning how to go and understand that when you're doing photos, then try to go and do photos with shades, and try to understand have a shade in the background, and also make sure you have no people in the background. But you can have people in the background too if you want. I mean you can do photos of other people too if you want. You can go that way. But for myself, I'm doing photos of no people for now. I'm just going the way for now of doing photos that look amazing. But look at Jesus Christ over here. What Jesus Christ can see is, I mean, these are amazing photos, man. I mean, look at these photos. Oh, look at that. I mean, these are amazing photos I can promote for myself. And there's just different types of there's different types of architecture around here. And that's amazing what you can create with photos, especially. I mean, it's all graphic design, mate. I mean, guess what? I'll show you over here. I mean, Jesus Christ can see this. I'll show you. It's more. He's never seen this before, but I'm actually understanding straight away how beautiful that is. I mean, that's beautiful backgrounds, and I can do shades and colors like this. I mean, it's inspirational. I can see it. I mean, it's so inspirational. But what I do now is I want to create another Instagram. I want to make another Instagram, but how do I make this Instagram, mate? I'll make sure that I can go and connect this Instagram somehow in different ways and make another Instagram. I can use Unsplash photos, but then I can do something else too. But guess what? I can post my photos into that, and it's just that. I can post my photos into Unsplash photo of a nice and beautiful Jesus Christ field. There's one, man. I'll go do that. I have that nice and beautiful passion, yeah. But I just go inspire people. I go and promote people differently. I make sure that I can go and make sure I'm having fun. I'm having fun in different ways. I'm learning something else. I'm learning something I've never done. But as you go and really do photos of different scenarios, it's amazing what you can. It's amazing what you can do with graphic design and photos these days. And you can go and do as many photos as you want every single day. And it's inspirational, I promise you. If you just do backgrounds like that and just go, go to walls, man. Go walls. Go see the walls or some kind of shades out there, man. And go and promote the best photos you can. And then guess what, bro? You put your actual photos into original format, and as you do original format photos, what happens is you're learning something quickly about yourself, and you're learning how you're inspiring other people to go and do photos right down, and inspiring people to fucking do branding photos, and inspiring people to fucking do promotion of themselves down. Which that's amazing. I feel that I'm inspiring people. See, anywhere where you see shades, where a sun is shading somewhere on the area, which that's the best place for a photo shoot. I mean, I must understand that. I see many shades, man. For sure, that every single day, I'm understanding that I'm inspiring Jesus Christ too. I'm inspiring I ask Jesus Christ to see it. I mean, out of all people, man, I inspire Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ says, hey, you make me look like someone that is, let's say, see, I mean, out of all people, man, you understand, you inspire God, and guess what, God came to you first, and God came to you before you were born, man. Guess what, bro, it's much better, yeah. Unfortunately, I want to make this photo come true. I have a photo over here, a nice and beautiful photo here. I'm going to try and make a photo right here. Try to do something like that. There's some kind of photo I can make around here. Just go and do as many photos, yeah? Do as many photos as you can. And what you do is you look at the nice beautiful photos of architectures around here. And go and see what you can do, man. And all you're really doing is that nice and beautiful architecture, man. just looking for that nice and beautiful blue colour zone there. You're just looking to see exactly the zone. I mean you're looking to see exactly what you can find, yeah. But as you find something nice and beautiful, when you're looking for the zone, man, the zone of what? I mean, you're looking to do some photos around here. And guess what? I mean, let it be that way. And guess what? When learn to appreciate something, learn to appreciate how you can do a photo somewhere. You can do some kind of photo in town. You're just making sure that you can enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy that nice beautiful footstep or nice and beautiful way of life over here, where you're just enjoying yourself. And you're just going and doing a great job for yourself, yeah? You have to see the nice and beautiful inspiration you can leave on the table, man. And what you do is you always show yourself. I'm show what you can actually do with photos as well. I mean, it's nice and beautiful, man. I mean, the nice and beautiful architecture of what you can do is nice and beautiful for yourself. And then you're focusing on helping yourself to succeed. I mean, that's a beautiful photo. I love that one. For sure, though. Hey, I mean, guess what? Just make sure you're inspiring people. And make sure that nobody's wasting their time in your audio content or anything that you're doing, yeah? And make sure that what you do out of life is that you're learning. I mean, you have to learn how to grow your phone. I mean, guess what? I mean, every single day, learn how to go and appreciate your life in different ways to make sure that you have that nice and beautiful attitude going in different ways. To make sure that you're nice and beautiful for yourself. But that's what you have to do. I mean, you guys have to understand straight away that if you're really focusing on something that's really working for you, you can always find that nice beautiful architecture, man. There's always something new that you can do. That's what you guys have to do. I mean, you guys have to focus on understanding that there's the word I here. I as Jesus Christ sees, which is the word I here. IVP. I brought you all day. Guess what? I brought you. It's more how it is, man. I see every single day that you just focus on delivering content in ways of finding what you're doing inspirational in different ways, and make sure you understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how life is. I mean, life is different, man. I mean, it's very easy to do photos, but I actually just got to see this one. I mean, this one, this one's very beautiful, huh? For sure that I realize the tip of this is the fucking best kind of design over here. I actually just got to see this. I mean, that tip right there, huh? That's the best design, man. Which is the tip of or just the furthest one away, huh? Which is just amazing, huh? Oh, I mean, or is it this one? I mean, what's further away? I'm not sure that one's further away. I mean, that's the one of the oasis, man. I see it's much more how I feel. I mean, guess what? I love everything to do with everything, but when I'm actually focusing on saying that if you have a Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat font in front of your store, in a local store somewhere, then you're doing far greater than those people who are never doing that. So I have to be aware of where I am actually in terms of my life over here, and making sure that I'm just learning different actions. I mean, I actually just got to see this one. I mean, this one here is a real photograph, man. I mean, whoa. I mean, that's a beautiful photo, man. Well, you have to see this, man. I mean, that's just something, huh? I mean, only I done that. I mean, that's a beautiful photo, man. Whereas every single day I focus on saying that. It's more of those shots, man. I mean, you can see straight away how you can grow yourself. I mean, they're all beautiful shots, man. But really, when she saw, I mean, I actually just got to see this one. I mean, that's a beautiful photo, man. I love that one. I mean, blue, I mean, sky blue, and the architecture on this one is so beautiful. But there's a big difference. I see this one here. It's nice and beautiful as well. It has the sun shades and colours. But guess what? I want to promote the original photos. I asked you this question, do I promote the original photos? And Jesus Christ is going to say, and you can filter them, and you can go and show people different photos and colours, man. Go ahead, man. And show whatever you want. Show whatever you want to people. And make sure you're understanding that. I mean, go and filter everything if you want. And filter it and make something nice and beautiful. I just got to see this one. Oh, I mean, when these photos, man, I swear, I mean, they're just like, it's just that camera angle. I mean, that camera angle, I mean, you can never achieve that camera angle ever again. I'm pretty sure I asked you this question. I mean, is anybody able to achieve this camera angle ever again? Nah. It's impossible, man. Guess what? To achieve my photos again and again, it's impossible, man. Even for me. I mean, even for me to achieve that, mate, it's impossible. I mean, do you guys understand? I mean, once you make a photo, it's your photo forever. I mean, nobody can fucking tell you what to do, mate. You understand? Or I can go unsplash photos, I can go and start dwelling upon these photos. But that's the way it is, yeah? I mean, I can go and really show some colours in the world, I can show something different, but every single day I'm learning how to grow myself, I'm learning how to go and inspire people, I'm understanding other people and how they're very, very, let's say, important. I mean, they're important. I mean, so what I'm going to do is I'll just go and focus on making sure I can make a photo shoot over here. But I make sure anyway that what's happening is I focus on understanding. It's much more how I feel. I have that nice beautiful photography feel now. I can understand how to do it. So I can see there's many photographs I can really just do it for myself every single day. I'm focusing on making sure I'm just learning how to grow myself in different ways. And that's the whole point, yeah? You have to be able to go and talk it up. I mean, talk it up with yourself and become much more important. But look at that, I can do photos everywhere, man. I can do photography photos everywhere. That's a beautiful place to do photos. Oh, I can do some photos there, man. And that's photography. I mean, that's photography photos. I create a business out of it now. I do some photography photos, man. I mean, you have to see this, man. For sure, I never delete those nice, beautiful images other people done. I never delete that. I wish I just go and promote something, man. Gosh, that's how it is, yeah. I mean, first you promote something and then start it yourself. That's how it is. You go and promote something out of life, man. I mean, you have a phone? You gotta create something, man. I mean, create something with your phone today. I'm creating this audio program with my phone. I'm creating photographs. I'm creating photos of myself with my phones. I'm creating writing materials. I'm creating video materials with my phone. I'm creating everything with my phone I can. I'm creating everything with my phone that I can. Making sure of that. Making sure that every single day I'm learning. I'm learning how to go and become much more. I feel other people need to go and better their lives, and I can see how it is, man. I'm just on the positive side, yeah? I'm just making sure I'm positive about life. As I'm positive about life, I'm learning how to be an architect about life. I'm learning how to go and just summon something of beautiful nature in the mother nature photos I can do, right? I do this nice beautiful art collection of photos, but guess what? I mean, those photos are something different. I post all these photos into one folder, put them all into one folder, and guess what? Well, actually, it has to be into one folder eventually. But I go and summarize all these photos, go into one folder somewhere. I'll leave it that way. But guess what? I mean, yes, just into one photograph photo somewhere, but leave it that way. I'm pretty sure that then if I want to find the photos though, then I have to subcategorize them in dates. I have to place a date there, I have to place different dates in those photos. But guess what? Brush, it's more how it is, yeah? And people can always find those photos somehow in my nice little dictionary. So I place them in the places where I am at. And that way I can do it. I can subcategorize, I've done that in Sydney, I've done that here, I've done that here. And maybe that way. I categorize all my photos and then eventually I place all in one time. I can place eventually all those photos into one type of module. And I'm understanding that, so what I do is I move up differently. I make sure I have more enough success all the time to get my stuff now. And guess what? I'm ready for my seminar, man. I mean, guess what? It's a big day. It's a big day for me. It's a big day for me, man. That's the way it is here. It's a big day for me. But what I do is I have to be quick about everything. I have to be quick about helping myself to have all that I need for life and making sure I'm learning how to be much more, man. I'm learning how to be a star. I'm learning the nice beautiful attitude, man. Which that's what you need to do. I thank you. So now what I do is I make sure I'm just learning. I understand no matter what. It's more how I feel. I feel that I have more enough time to give a business card to that guy as well. And that's the thing, I have to find the time to do much more than everything in terms of life. But guess what, bro? It's more how I feel that I've been talking to you anyway. And since I've been talking to you, I've been learning the architecture of photos, in terms of photographs that I can do for myself. And that's the thing, yeah? You have to learn the different ways of styles, man. And different ways of doing things. I mean, that's a beautiful photo right here. I'll make sure I can look at the actual aspects of life over here in terms of Mother Nature, but guess what? There's always a there's always a photograph that you can do. It's nice and beautiful in nature too. And you can do different colors. I mean, you can do something nice and beautiful that you've never done before. And you can go different areas of life and you can do photographs, man. And it's different photographs of what? I mean, you can see this, man. I mean, Jesus Christ can see that one. Oh, that's a beautiful photo, man. Okay, I mean, keep going. I'm inspiring Jesus Christ over here. To find these photos attractive, man. I showed Jesus Christ this. Oh, they're beautiful photos. But yeah, we concentrated on the actual photo. And guess what? I mean, I just done 3 photos. But guess what? Well, it's more how it is, man. I mean, go and create your photos, man. I mean, that's how it is, yeah. And you can show people different architectures or whatever it is that actually turns you on, man. I mean, that's the thing, yeah. And guess what? I'm gonna shoot tomorrow. I mean, come on, man. It's more how I understand straight away. I'm just doing photography over here. I'm just doing a lot of photography. But if you're doing photography, then you're learning, yeah? I mean, you're learning how to do all these different photos. But oh, I mean, whoa! I was just surprised to see this. I mean, guess what? I promise you, that's fucking inspirational. It's inspirational. I mean, wow. I did some nice and beautiful photos right here. I mean, guess what? I mean, it's just how I feel. There's a nice, beautiful air capacity right now to have that kind of photo, man. And is that the photo I want? Shoot. So why not, man? It's a blurry one. I mean, you can create blurry photos, man. I mean, you can play. I mean, you can play around, man. And move it that way. And there's just some photographs of whatever you want, mate. You know, whatever you want. You can photograph whatever you want. Oh, I actually was supposed to see this, bro. And oh, that's a beautiful photo. I want to see these photos, man. And now, since I'm always asking Jesus Christ to see everything around me. And that's why, bro, I understand. But that's why. That's why how I feel with these photos here. Something new. I'm focusing on saying that's a nice beautiful photo right here. And that one, architect, man. It's an architecture photo, man. Oh. And that's a nice beautiful photo. I'm learning I'm learning different aspects, yeah? That's what you need to do, yeah? We have to understand that there's always more, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, how about privacy? I mean, guess what? I mean, privacy, I understand that it's much more how it is, man. I mean, ask and you shall receive. I mean, ask and you shall receive. I mean, in a sense, so, I mean, whatever you want, man, I mean, you can do it, if you understand what I mean, but guess what? I mean, money never satisfies you, but creating something does. I mean, creating something satisfies you more than the money, understand? I mean, the money never satisfies you. I mean, creating something with the money satisfies you, man. I mean, it's a beautiful photo shot, you know. I can do some photo shoots around here, but guess what? I promise you, let it be. It's more how I feel, yeah? I feel I have beautiful photos around here that I can do. I can do some photos around here, but guess what? I'll let it be. I understand it's cold. I mean, how else can I understand this? I'm going to see this. There's nice and beautiful shades around here. I can do some shades around here. Oh, I mean, whereas when I look at photos like this, I look to see exactly what that photo is, mate. There's lots of beautiful photos around here. You can just go and just see that photo, mate. And there's different. there's different fucking photos that you can do in different ways, and you can just see what kind of photo you want. And then, and go around the photo and look at this. I mean, you can go around the photo and you can make something happen. I mean, look at these photos, man. I mean, there you go. I mean, I asked Jesus Christ to see this. Actually, wow. And those are fucking beautiful photos, mate. And that's a beautiful photo. I appreciate it. Now, guess what? I mean, it's more how it is, yeah? Approach is how it is. So what I'm doing is different photos, yeah. I'm making sure as I grow myself, I'm looking for inspiration. I'm making sure I'm looking for different aspects of life. And it's like Pokemon Go, bro. And it's like going fucking all the way, mate. Oh, I mean, there's different photos around here. I mean, I'm in nature, man. I'll do some best nature photos around here, man. Look at this. I'll do something around here. And I can focus on just doing that. Oh, I mean, look at that. There's nice and beautiful photos right here. I can do these photos right here. And there's nice and beautiful ways of life, guys, where you can focus on really delivering whatever you want in terms of photos, and you can concentrate the photo. You concentrate the photo a bit, and as you focus on the photo, I mean, all you want to do is you want to enter the photo in a better direction. I see through, man. Oh, I mean, good look at that, man. Oh, I mean, guess what, man? Just do some photos around here, man. I'll do as many photos, but nah. I mean, guess what? I mean, if I can concentrate the photo and just make it the first one, I mean, make it the first time. I mean, make that photo the first time, yeah. And look at the roses over here, man. I mean, there's some roses around here. Oh, I'm much more peaceful. And there's some bark. I mean, there's a bark tree, man. Well, guess what? I'm just gonna do some roses around here. And oh, I mean, there's a spiderweb too. I'm gonna do some spiderwebs around here. I can do everything, mate. Look at this. And there's the rocks as well. And, oh, look at this. Oh, and there's this kind of thing, man. I mean, there's like a spiderweb right here. There's a little spider right here, man. Oh, I mean, how do I get this shot? I have to go around. Man. I'll go around. I get that nice and beautiful tone, man. And guess what? I mean, look at this. I mean, everything's equal. If you go and really understand that, man. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, guess what? There's nice and beautiful photos around here that you can do of just Mother Nature, man. I mean, you can just go Mother Nature somewhere. Oh, I see. Wow. Look at the rocks around here, man. And these rocks, you can do something around rocks. And, oh, I mean, the rocks, man. I mean, look at this, man. I mean, you can fucking make anything you ever want, man. You can go over here and fucking make this kind of fucking green salad over here. Oh. I apologize. Oh, where did you find these photos, bro? And God's saying, hey, are you inspirational, mate? Look at the shades of the rock, mate. When the shades of the rock, we have some shades, man. Oh, I mean, shades of the rock, huh? I mean, whoa, I mean, photographer, mate. I mean, photography and how much you want photography, mate. I mean, just learning, yeah? I mean, you're learning how to go and grow yourself. I mean, you're growing yourself through different manners. And you're just making sure you watch out for these cars, mate. And you never watch out for, you never watch out for these cars. And you watch out to never get hit by a car, mate. And you watch out for your word I. That's what you watch out for, mate. And watch out for the word I. Guess what? I have a spider here. I have a spider right here. Now, how can I grab this one, huh? I have to grab this shot right here. This is something that I have to be careful about. This one. I have to zoom in. I mean, this one I may be able to zoom in a bit, but guess what? I mean, let's have a look. Let's have a look, man. I mean, how about this one, huh? I mean, oh. I'm just looking for different scenarios, but this one, as you zoom in, I mean, this one out here, I'm not sure how it is, huh? But as you zoom in, you're finding these. I mean, you found a creature. I found a creature, man. Oh, look at this. I mean, you can zoom out, and you can do these kind of photos right here. I mean, right here. I mean, guess what? I mean, there's always some kind of photo that you can do that helps you to see the Mother Nature right here. I mean, when you guys understand what I'm doing right here, I'm just understanding that I want to show you something. I want to show you that the nice beautiful phone over here is going into fruition in a better, or this is going into fruition in a better way. But what I want to do, for fuck's sake, is I want to just do one photo of this fucking nice and beautiful fucking, I want to fucking do a nice and beautiful photo of this actual spider. I mean, hey, I want to do a little photo of you. I mean, come on. I mean, come on, man. I mean, where's the spider web, man? And the spider web is somewhere else. But how do I ask Jesus Christ how to do this photo, man? And Jesus Christ is saying, oh, I mean, this one here. I mean, shove it up like this, and fucking, I have that. I have this one. I mean, get the selfie stick, man. I have to show you something.